Alright, everybody. I'm gonna give my opinions really quick on this new system that's coming out. Now, I'm not gonna cover the cost per coin or anything like that. A lot of other creators have already gone into the details there. Mainly want to give my opinion on this new pity break system that's been introduced at Dragon Ball Legends. Now, I I I think that anything more than what we already had, which is literally nothing, is better, right? But let me just go through the system really quick so we have a base to talk on. You're gonna get about 5 coins per rotation that you do, right? Minus that initial coin you get from the 500cc step, and then you get over down here to the rewards. You see that 50 coins gets you a new copy of the unit, so roughly 10 rotations, right? So just sticking to that one, that's going to be 40,000 Chrono Crystals to finish. And if we go to the shop over here, you can see that, let's just use this sale number right here. So that's going to be $40 for about 3k Chrono Crystals. So at that rate, it's going to cost you about $533 to guarantee a copy of the latest unit. Now, obviously, you're going to be able to summon along the way. You're using 40,000 Chrono Crystals, but I mean, it's a pretty demoralizing number if you ask me. That's almost a new gen console, right? And that's getting you a singular copy of the unit. Yes, that we certainly don't have any pity break system in the game right now. There's people with legendary shafts that are up in like 90,000 to 100,000 Chrono Crystals without seeing the unit. There's a guy I run into almost every day in PvP now, and he's currently his name's like 97k no Gogeta, right? Which tells me this man is hitting the banner every single day and getting a big FU from Bandai every single day. And I bet he wishes this system was implemented before the anniversary started. That being said, this system right here is it still feels like a lot. If you are a free-to-play player and you're going to try to save up the Chrono Crystals, you're going to run into one of the most annoying things this game has, right? The 20,000 CC limit. You can't buy Chrono Crystals at the discounted rate anymore, because like the price I showed you guys is assuming you're getting the discounted rate. When I say it's going to cost you about $500, right? A little bit over, right? To get your 50 coins, that's the discounted rate, right? If you're going to clear out this entire thing, it's going to be 140 coins, 28 rotations, or 112k CC, right? Using that same number as before, that's almost $1,500 to clear out this banner every single time. And if they're doing LFs every single month, this game has $1,500 a month sub fee if you want to wipe out all these banners. And you know what that gets you? 1/5 of the units. That's what they're giving you. If you add up everything from this banner right here, what they're giving you, it's going to be about $1,500. A little bit more than, frankly. It's going to be closer to a little bit over $2,000, right? But yeah, at this rate, you're getting 1/5 of the unit. Yes, it's more than what they gave us yesterday, but I personally don't really like this. I think if you're going to approach this tactically, I'm going to tell people to aim at this 30 coin margin rate. 30 coins is going to be 6 rotations or 24k CC, so you'll hit that 20k CC limit. But within 4k of the banner, that's summoning about every other month to every 2 months if you're picking up all the event CC and sitting on it, right? And then it's going to give you one guaranteed copy of an LF unit. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. That's probably what I would consider going for. But then there's something else. The real reason why I don't like this. And if this thing didn't exist, I would just endlessly praise this system for existing. I'd be like, oh, great. Our savior is here. The pity break, right? Because the pity break doesn't cost anything more than it usually does. I think we're technically losing out on the Legends tickets, but come on, you needed 1,000 of those in the current system, and I think you get 10 of them per multi, right? So, either way, and you can still, frankly, I think you can get tickets at an even faster rate, but I'm getting on tangents. Ultra is going to come out. Nowhere in this news does it mention Ultra and Summonable Ultra, and of course it doesn't, because we haven't seen one yet. But this whole format is going to change for Ultra, or, in what I hope isn't reality, Ultra is going to have its own thing once again, because LF Multi Z Power didn't used to be a thing, right? And then they started selling it through Super Chrono Crystals. And I'm just worried about the progression of Ultra now. If this is what they're valuing Legends Limited at, and they're putting Ultra on a pedestal above Legends Limited, like, that's why I can't get excited for this anymore. Like, currently I'm summoning for the Purple Movie Gohan because, well, I mean, it's my second favorite iteration of Gohan, and it's a Legends Limited unit, and it's arguably the strongest unit in the game currently, right? But after this banner, I don't think I'll ever want to summon until Ultra Gohan drops, because this is great. I'm going to be 100% restricting myself to that 3K LF banner, which is way better deal for your CC, and just waiting for the inevitable Ultra. I'm certain I'm going to miss out on thousands of CC because I'm going to hit that 20K limit, and I'm not going to be able to do raids or stuff anymore. But if rumors in the community and if people are talking about it being between 0.2 to 0.3% chance of you pulling an Ultra unit, then you're going to need, 50, 60,000 Chrono Crystals just to have a chance at a singular copy. And so I definitely can't be sinking it on chasing these coins, and hopefully this system will be applied to Ultra, right? And then it'll really pay out, but it'll be paying out in LFs. And currently, we've gone from a generation in the game where, guys, we used to buy units. Like, I very, very fondly remember you bought IT Goku from the shop. Guaranteed copy of him. And I don't remember what else was in the pack. You probably got Chrono Crystals or something else, right? But you got a copy of IT Goku. It wasn't some arbitrary amount of Chrono Crystals until the game decided that you were allowed to play with the new toy. You just got IT Goku. You could summon for more copies if you wanted. Multi-Z Power was certainly not in the game. But in that meta, frankly, you only needed a 2 to 4 star unit, right? And 2 is what you get when you just get the unit. So most people just said, get a copy, get out, right? So maybe, Bandai was shooting themselves in the foot because people were just buying the unit. But if you're going to try to tell me that this is an upgrade, I'm going to point at the previous, banners we've had in the past, right? And the fact that this right here is guaranteeing a new rarity of a unit that they gave you. They created Legends Limited, right? And this is all about Legends Limited. Everything about this coin system is to produce Legends Limited units, right? But you look at LF Rose, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Kid Buu, Broly, frankly Gogeta Blue. Come on, they made his hair blue and they gave him a wicked good animation for his LF. But most of those assets were already in the game. It's not like they're creating brand new models for each LF unit, making it a work of art. The closest we got here is Merge Zamasu and I guess Gogeta 4 Gohan, right? Pretty recent LFs, but those are anniversary units I just listed. And frankly, one of the new anniversary units is Gohan. The most unique thing you got is you get the punching animation of his dad and the revival animation. But I bet every single one of those assets was already in the game, right? So this is something they're creating. They're deciding these units are worth more, and then they're giving you a system to achieve them quicker. No duh, it's a gacha game, but I don't know. I don't want to praise them for this system when I'm fearing Ultra. And that's ultimately where I'm going to wrap this video up at. It's coming up on about 10 minutes now, and I think I've gotten all my points across. I think that when I see a system like this, I start thinking about how when the game first came out, you see, when you do a multi on any other banner now, you pretty much guaranteed a sparking, right? Any kind of all-star banner, which is now their when units used to come out, and frankly it's all these units down here on these master pack banners, right? When these units used to come out, they came out in batches, and for the life of me I can't remember. I think they're Ultra Space Time or something like that. Yeah, I think it's called Ultra Space Time, right? Banners, right? They stopped running them a while ago. Now they're doing these all-star banners, and they're doing like missions that you get when they come out, and you can kind of get all the units pretty much a 6-star super easily. That wasn't a thing when the game came out, but they knew you needed an accelerant, right, in order to get these units up to PvP, especially now that 14 star is a thing. And now when you just hit banners, you just guaranteed sparking every time you hit it. Oh man, what does the animation even mean at that point? Because you're always getting a sparking, right? So now we're getting to the point where the devs are wanting to be generous with Legends Limited. Well, generous, but comparatively speaking, this is very generous. And so my fear is they're normalizing Legends Limited so they can sell you Ultra. And that's where I'm going to leave this video. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.